All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Jennifer, if I have not met you before, and welcome to this Radiant Body Bhakti class. I am so pleased to be able to share my two passions of the Radiant Body style as well as Bhakti Yoga. For me, the Radiant Body is just such a transformative experience in so many ways. And then the Bhakti, whenever I'm needing to come back to my heart and to come back to devotion and to come back to sweetness, is when I practice the Bhakti type of practices. And if you haven't experienced much of Bhakti in your life, it's all around the heart-centered focus, and how to fully be and embody love within yourself, loving energy, being able to give and receive love, and truly tapping into, again, the devotional aspect, which ties right into our Radiant Body with our sadhanas, being that devotion, the devotion to our practice and the devotion to coming home to our highest self, right? So this class is going to be all around opening our hearts to fullest capacity, just continuing to bring in and embody loving energy, to open up to our luminant energy inside, our radiance, our light, our blissful body. And we'll be working with some mantras throughout the practice. I'm going to be playing some music, and I invite you to sing along if you know them or learning them for the first time, because a part of the Bhakti is the chanting. It's chanting the names of the divine and the sacred mantras that bring in the qualities of those particular aspects of the divine. And whenever we chant a mantra or sing and use our voice, opening our throats, but also opening our hearts, raising our vibration. So I love just bringing all that together. Okay, let me grab a sip of water. So go ahead and start out coming into a comfortable seat, whatever that seat is for you. And the practice is really about coming into sweetness, especially when in our world we have a lot of harshness that we may be surrounded by or experiencing. So the Bhakti can help us to come back to sweetness. And how do we live in this life and in this world and within ourselves with a sweetness, and then keeping things light. So really, with all of our movements today, all of the postures is moving with love and moving with sweetness. So keeping that theme and that intention in mind. So let's bring the hands together, sit up tall through the spine, and feel a nice grounding energy through your seat. Already tapping into the light energy, your radiance, helping to uplift the spine, radiate out of the crown of the head. And then rub the hands vigorously. Really begin to awaken heat, energy, prana, life force between the hands here. Build up some heat. And once you feel that heat, place the left hand on the heart, the right hand on top of the left. Close your eyes and just allow that heat, that warmth to penetrate your heart, to start to create an awakening of energy in your heart, a warmth, a nurturing. And then begin to deepen your breath, building a nice long inhale that helps to open up and expand the heart. A very slow exhale, which draws all the sweetness of your heart into your being. And just keep that going, allowing this attention, this focus, this breath to bring you present into the practice, to bring you present into your heart. As you continue to build your breath, just check in with how you are feeling within your heart. How are you feeling with love? How does love resonate within you? Love within yourself, love within those around you, your ability to give love and your ability to receive love. And how are you with being able to love and have compassion and understanding even to those that you may differ from? Even to those that may have hurt you in your past or present. And just tune into what feelings might come up when you think of those things. And if you start to feel something, build the breath in the heart, coming back to a strong opening, sweetness of love. Nice. And keeping tuned into the heart, eyes closed, just press your hands together now. Anjali Mudra or Namaskar Mudra, allowing the thumbs to still connect to the heart. And we are going to tune in with the Guru Mantra. The Guru Mantra of Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So I'll be playing the harmonium. We'll chant the whole thing 3 times. And after the last time, we'll repeat the last part 2 times, just the Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So this Guru Mantra of chanting, calling in the Gurus, the great Gurus, the Maha Gurus, the Creator, the Sustainer, the Destroyer, and knowing that the Guru is reflected within ourself. So we are bowing to the Guru, the teachings, and that highest place within ourself. We'll start out with the sound of Om. Take a deep breath in to prepare. Last part 2 times. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Keeping your hands at the heart, tuning into that invocation of holding the essence of the Gurus within you, knowing that we can be our own Guru, holding that capacity to become the observer, the witness of the mind, of the emotions, of the responses, to be our own Guru, living in that highest self. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Go ahead now, bring your hands down to your knees. We'll start to move the body a bit. I'm going to bring in these mantras now. The first mantra that's going to play is the Gayatri mantra, which many of you have heard. If you know it, please do sing along. I invite you to sing along as we are moving our bodies anytime you feel called to. Again, invoking the energies of the mantra. So this Gayatri mantra, calling in the energy of the Gayatri, the sun goddess, to illuminate our hearts and minds. So hands on the knees, and we'll begin moving in a Sufi grind, starting with the breath, inhaling forward and exhaling around. Starting to open up, connect to the energy at our root and our sacral chakra. Coming into that sweetness of movement, loving movements. The feeling of the element of water, our ability to flow and adapt in life. Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodaya. Nice, keep it going. Just feeling into your body. Allowing the movements to feel good again, maybe coming out of what your normal movement would be and tapping into moving sweetly and lovingly. Invoking this mantra of the illumination within us, opening our heart to that light. Let's go ahead and move in the opposite direction now. Bhuva swaha tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodaya. Beautiful. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall, lengthening spine, lifting heart. Feel that opening through the heart and the collarbones. Then bring your hands down to the shins, and we'll continue with our spinal flex, focusing on the low back and the pelvic area. Inhaling forward and back, creating a gentle shift forward in the hips and pelvis. Upper body staying neutral here. And if you tend to move quicker, maybe today, slow it down just a little bit. And again, tap into moving a little sweeter, a little softer as we create this opening. Being able to balance the strength, that forward momentum that we need to continue forward in life with the balance of being sweet and loving. Good, let's bring it up higher, hands to knees now, bringing that opening into the upper spine. Keep the breath going or chant the mantra. Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodaya. Continue to build the movements, build the breath, open the heart space more. It's easy for us to get comfortable and want to stay in a place of comfort. We grow the most when we're brought out of our comfort zones and we take those steps beyond the comfort zone. Bhuva swaha tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodaya. Okay, come up tall through the spine. Take a deep inhale. Pull the energy from the root up to the heart. Pause the breath. Lift your root lock, Mula Bandh. Hold. And then a deep exhale, keeping the heart lifted as you release the breath into your body. And now bring your elbows up to a cactus arm. The hands are going to stay apart here the whole time. Continuing with a big spinal flex as we move into a cosmic breath. So we inhale through the nose, opening heart, drawing elbows back. Exhale through the mouth as you round. Inhale through the mouth as you open. Exhale through the nose as you round. Alternating. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Exhale nose. Nice. Big movements in breath. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Exhale nose. Beautiful. Keep it going. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Exhale nose. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. Now tune in, keep it going. Expand, expand. Expand your capacity to give love. Expand your capacity to receive love. Expand your capacity to remain in a devotion to love. Build the breath, open more. When the body starts to feel something and wants to stop, that's when we open more and we tap into the energy of the heart. We tap into our inner radiance, guiding us to continue, to go beyond the discomfort. Beautiful. Stay with it a bit longer. And feel the heat that's building around the heart, around the shoulders, chest and spine. This means we're opening more. We're releasing stagnant energy, creating more expansion, more space. Complete one more full set here. And then with the next inhale, come to the cactus arms. Stay strong. Stay open through the heart. Deep breath in. Pause the breath. Lift the root lock. Genitals, pelvic floor. Lift energy moving to heart. And then open the heart. Open the collarbones. Hold. With the exhale, reach the hands behind, interlace your fingers together. And if this doesn't work for you, you can grab a strap or just place the backs of the hands to the low back if needed. Start to pull the shoulders back, lift through the heart, widen the collarbones. The arms might gently stretch back as well. Keeping the heart lifted and open. Inhale, chin up towards the sky, opening the throat. Exhale, chin down to the chest, a slight Jalandhara Bandha here. Inhaling, chin up, open deeply through the throat, and exhale, curling in. So as we open up the energy at the throat, our ability to communicate, to speak our truth, to express ourselves, but coming from the heart. So feeling this open heart, moving that energy into the throat. Deep breaths, couple more rounds here. Just one more set. Bringing the chin back up, release the hands to the knees and roll the shoulders up, back and down a few times. Heart stays lifted and open, gentle tuck of chin. Moving with the breath here, moving the energy, moving out any stagnant energy. And then opposite direction, shoulders up and forward. Good. And then come up tall. Let's drop the chin to chest and begin some head rolls around. Full circle or maybe half circles if there's any neck issues here. Gentle sweetness in the movements, loving to your body. Observe the mind, what thoughts come and go, and then reverse that direction. Good. Sitting up tall again. Holding the knees, lift the spine, lift the chest, open the heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Coming into ego eradicator or aura expander. So arms up in a V, 60-degree angle. Curl the fingertips, reach the thumbs up towards the sky, like your arms are antennas connecting beyond. Shoulders draw down the spine. Low belly, ribs pull gently in. Ground, feel a nice grounding energy through your sit bones. Good. And then we start our breath of fire, pumping the belly as we breathe in and out of the nose. Exhales, the belly draws in. Inhales, the belly relaxes here. Find your own rhythm and pace. And as we feel this empowered movement at the navel, feeling that empowerment through the whole body, through the spine, can you also still hold a sweetness, a loving energy within? Awakening this energy at the navel, and then moving the energy up into the heart, radiating out of the heart, out through the arms. So this giving, opening. Stay present, keep your attention, focus that third eye with an awareness at the navel and the heart. As you stay strong and uplifted, can you feel a softening through the shoulders, a length through the neck, out the crown of the head? As we continue, this next mantra that we'll be playing is called Baba Hanuman, and we're chanting to Sita, Ram, and Hanuman. So Sita and Ram embodying the perfect union of masculine and feminine energy coming in together as pure unconditional love, the full embodiment of loving energy. And then Hanuman, the courageous, the ultimately devoted one, also devoted to unconditional love in serving Sita and Ram. Jai Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Just a few more moments here with this strong breath. Embody pure unconditional love within yourself. And go ahead and inhale, bring the thumbs together overhead without looking, reach the fingers up, holding the breath. Pull your root lock up, genitals, pelvic floor, lift. Reach up through the spine and the arms, feel that uplifted energy through the heart. Hold. Slowly, slowly exhale, arms open wide, clearing energy, auric field. Fingertips touch the ground for a moment and rest here. A nice grounding energy into the earth. Still lifting through the heart and spine. Now breathe deeply here. Feel the power at the navel, drawing that energy, devotional energy up into the heart. And now we'll come back into a sweetness here. Right from here, inhale like big wings, arms open wide, reaching up to the ceiling. The palms will gently touch overhead. Keeping palms together, exhale, hands down to the heart. And then as you inhale, open the palms and reach the hands forward like you're offering your heart, your love out. Exhale, draw the hands back to heart, receiving into you. Palms together as you inhale, arms back up. And then exhale, big wings, arms opening, fingertips touching the earth. And we just continue there, nice sweet movements. Inhale up, deep breath. Exhale, palms come down to the heart, bringing energy to your heart. Inhale, offer your heart forward, out. Exhale, hands back to heart. Inhale up again. Exhale, open. Keep going. Maybe close the eyes, tune into your breath, your movements here, sweet movements. All around, loving energy and awareness at the heart, giving, receiving. Ram Jai Jai Hanuman, pure love. Jai Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Good. Next time, arms open wide, bringing the fingertips to the ground. Pause for a moment. Lift the heart a little more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, take a side bend to the right, placing right hand to the ground, reaching left arm across, and then root down through the left sit bone. Open the chest, relax your neck comfortably. As you inhale, bend the top elbow, pulling the elbow back and turning heart up. And then as you exhale, stretch your arm across your body, turning the heart towards the ground. Inhale, bend the elbow, open to the ceiling. Exhale, stretch across. Nice deep movements to open front and back of the heart, the side bodies here. Big full breaths oxygenating internally into the lungs, the upper body, clearing lymphatic system. 2 more rounds. Next, inhale, both arms rise up, lengthening the side bodies. Exhale to the other side, left hand down, right arm across. Root down into the right sit bone. Open up through the chest. Relax your neck. Stretch through the top arm. As you inhale, bend the elbow, open the heart to the ceiling again. And then exhale, reach across the body. Deep breaths with the movements. Inhale, opening more. Exhale, stretch across. With sweetness, with loving movements here. 2 more times. Good, and then come back up. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart center, and we'll come into a forward fold, stretching the arms out and softening the heart, bowing, this feeling of pranam, bowing to your devotion, bowing to love. Breathe deeply. The inhale's filling the back of the heart, and the exhale softening. Keep the breath steady, consistent, full. Exhales are clearing out tension, clearing out stagnant energy, clearing out anything that we want to free from, anything that isn't love. Two more breaths. And then go ahead and lift your body back up. We'll come around onto hands and knees now into a tabletop position. Making sure the hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. Press strong through the arms, fingers spread wide. Feel the length of your spine, length through the neck and the crown of the head. We'll begin flexing the spine, cow and cat. So inhale, cow, feel the lift of the heart again. Dropping the belly, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding, tucking the belly, the chin. Pressing through the back of the heart. Each inhale, open up again. Each exhale, curl. Good. Nice sweetness of movements, loving movements in the body and the breath. Feeling that sweetness in the heart. Jai Hanuman. Jai Sitaram. Jai Jai. Good. One more round here. Coming back to neutral, go ahead and tuck your toes under, press into downward facing dog. Press your heels towards the back of your mat, press your hips and your thighs back, and then firm the outer hips. Soften your heart towards your thighs while wrapping the armpits inward towards the heart. Relax your neck, take 3 deep breaths here. Nice. Next inhale, bring yourself to a high plank, stacking your shoulders over wrists, the heels over toes. Press through the arms. We're going to drop the knees down. Knees are back, so the hips are pressed towards the mat in this modified version of a plank. Belly in, thighs firm, arms strong. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently touch your heart and chin to the mat, keeping hips lifted. So the hips are off the ground, legs and belly strong. Heart is gently touching the mat. Squeeze the elbows by the ribs. And then release the feet and the hips. Inhale, pull your heart forward and up for cobra. Firm the legs, shoulders drawn back. Exhale, press to hands and knees and move into a child's pose. Hips to heels, arms stretch forward. Soften the body. Deep breaths here. Again, the feeling of pranam, of us bowing, our devotional practice to self, to the gurus, to love. Pull yourself back to hands and knees. Come into your cow pose, arching. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to high plank, dropping knees, strong through the navel and legs. Exhale, gently place the heart and chin, hugging elbows by the body. Inhale, cobra, release the hips as you lift and open the heart. Exhale, sweetly move into child's pose. We're going to continue a few more of these, moving in a gentle flow with breath. Inhale, cow pose, hands and knees, lifting heart. Exhale, tuck toes, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, dropping knees. Exhale, chin, heart, touch the mat. Inhale, cobra, lifting, opening heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, continue through 2 more rounds here on your own. Inhaling, cow pose, arching. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, heart, chin, touch the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child. Go through 1 more round at your own pace, your own breath. Maybe even close your eyes, tuning into the sweetness of the movement, finding that sweetness within your body. A softening through the heart as we gently lower towards the ground. Continue through, meeting back into a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, keeping the arms equal and strong, pressing strong through left leg. As you exhale, pull your knee towards your nose. Curl the belly, curl the heart, strong through arms. We'll try 2 more of those. Inhale the right leg up, building a little bit of strength here. Exhale, knee to nose, lifting through the heart. 1 more time, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step the foot up between the hands, placing heel under knee, and we'll drop the back knee down into a nice deep lunge. Choose the placement of your back foot. Your toes could be tucked, or you can press through the foot. Hug the outer hips in, hug the inner thighs towards each other. Firm through the top foot and the back shin, and then rise up through the upper body. As the arms lift, soften through the shoulders. Keep the low belly drawn in. And as you inhale, lengthen more through the arms. Possibly come out of the lunge a little if that works for you. Then exhale, a cactus arm, softening into the hips, pulling the elbows back and lifting heart. We have a few of those. Inhale, arms up. Feel free to shift back and forth. If that doesn't work in the legs, just stay. Exhale, cactus, opening heart. Nice. Inhaling up, lengthen, lift. Exhale, open deeply. 2 more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, and then stay with an open heart. You may choose to reach the arms behind and squeeze into airplane. You may choose to interlace fingers if that works. You could even choose to lift the heart and the chin. Maintain the hugging of the outer legs. Maintain the belly lifted and an openness through the collarbones and heart. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. And release the hands to the mat. Shift your hips back into a half split Ardha Hanumanasana. Hips will stack over the back knee. The right leg moves towards straightening. It may feel better to prop your hands up on blocks or possibly the front shin. The toes could flex up as well. Lengthen the spine, moving the sternum forward. Soften through the back of the neck. Breathe deeply into the right leg. Sitaram Ram. 2 more breaths here, or chant Hare Ram 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 Sitaram Ram Ram. Nice. Lift the heart again. Shift back into your lunge, placing hands around front foot. Tuck the back toes now and lift the back knee. Press out through the back heel as you pull the chest forward, and then give that hug of the outer legs again. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, opening up the heart wide. As you press down through your bottom arm, reach up through the top arm. Continue to drive back through back heel and move the sternum forward. 2 more deep breaths, opening the heart. Beautiful. Hands back down. In your choice, you can simply go to down dog if you'd like to move through a Chaturanga Dandasana flow. You could stick with knees, chest, and chin, or do a full plank if you prefer. Choose what serves you in a loving way. Take a round of breath in your downward facing dog. Firm your arms. Inhale, left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose, and you'll move within your own range here. Scooping belly, lifting heart. 2 more. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Navel, arms strong. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, knee comes through. This time, step the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee. Make sure front knee is over front heel. Firming through the front foot and back shin, and then hugging through the outer hips and inner thighs. Rise up, kneeling warrior, Anjaneyasana. Soften the shoulders, lift through the heart, keep the belly in. Then as you inhale, lengthen more, possibly coming a bit out of the lunge. As you exhale, cactus arm, possibly deepening into the lunge, opening heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, open, deepen. Slow, sweet breaths and movement here. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. Beautiful. Final round. Hold the lunge. Hold your open heart. And then any variation you did first side, you might come into airplane. You might interlace fingers. Lifting heart more. Shoulder blades draw back. Possibly lifting chin. Maintain a nice grounding, stable energy through the legs and breathe here. Can you open your heart more? 1 more breath. And then release the hands to the ground. Move into your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Straightening through left leg this time. Might feel better to place hands higher up, shin or blocks. Soften through the upper body, jaw and neck. And as we take this posture of Hanuman, tuning into this posture was created off of the story, the philosophy of Hanuman jumping across to save Sita from the demon, his devotion of love. So that posture comes from that. This was the image of him leaping across. Good, let's take 2 more deep breaths. Obviously, a really good hamstring opener. Nice, and bring yourself back into your lunge. Hands come around the front foot. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Nice, lengthen the spine, the sternum forward, press out through back heel and feel that hug of the inner and outer legs. Slowly reach left arm up, widen and open the heart. Firm through the bottom arm, energize through the top arm, and breathe. One more breath here. Go ahead and release your hand back down. Your choice to step directly to down dog or a choice to move through a Chaturanga Dandasana flow. Moving sweetly and lovingly. Deep breath in. One more breath here. Bring your feet to the top of your mat. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Rotate the toes on a slight angle. Start with your fingertips on the ground. Bend the knees. Start to pull your heart forward as you move your hips back, sinking towards a malasana. But we're going to start here with a lifted heart. Thighs are pressing open. The hips are dropping. And just feel this energy. Hips opening, strong legs, and an open heart. If this is good for you, stay here. If you're able to drop the hips more, feel free to do so, keeping the knees aligned with heels and toes, and possibly hands come at the heart here. Mostly we want to avoid rounding spine. We want shoulders open, chest lifted, heart lifted, and then tune in. Maybe close your eyes and breathe. This mantra we're hearing now, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, and Sita Ram. Again, coming back to embody that beautiful union, masculine, feminine, pure embodiment of love, unconditional. Beautiful, everyone. One more breath here. And then release the hands, straighten the legs. Bring the toes parallel, feet about hip distance apart. Soften into a forward fold here. Relax the back of your neck. Make sure the weight is towards the centers of the feet. Breathe and just relax and soften the spine. Feel a softening into your heart. One more breath. And ground through the legs as you slowly rise up, sweeping arms up to the ceiling. A deep breath in, the palms will touch. And exhale, hands at the heart. Pause for a moment. Feel your stance, grounded, strong, connected to earth, with that lightness, your radiance rising up, opening through the heart. Good, so have the feet about hip distance apart now. Inhale, arms out, Urdhva Hastasana. Shoulders draw down, palms are facing each other. Then exhale, a cactus arm, elbows drop back and together, keeping hips, legs, navel strong. Option to lift the chin. And then inhale, arms back up. And as you exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms back behind. A nice sweeping movement, strong legs in a chair-like posture. Then inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, open heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep it back. Good, keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it up. Few more rounds, empowering your body, staying open in the heart, feeling a sweetness within the strength. Three more rounds. Breathe, open. Free yourself from anything that holds you back from being 100% love. Last round. And then the next time you come up, inhale, reach up through the arms, lift through the heart, pause the breath, lift your Mula Bandha, hold. Exhale, slowly open the arms wide, again clearing auric field. And we'll bring hands at the heart. Place left hand on the heart, right hand on left, and just feel the energy at your heart, your invigorated heart. Breathe. Nice, one more breath here. Turn to face the side of your mat and we'll take a nice wide stance. Turn your right toes to the top of your mat, come into warrior two. Arms reach open wide. Press into the knife edge of your back leg. Drive the front knee forward and open. Lift through the chest and widen through the collarbones and heart. Moving with a little flow. Inhale, arms rise up. Straighten through both legs. Lengthen side bodies. Exhale, open the arms again, deepening into your warrior two. Like big wings, inhale, rising up. Exhale, deepen. Full breath with the movements. Inhale up. Sitaram. Good, 2 more times. Sitaram, 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 sitaram. 1 more time. Nice. Now inhale up to star pose. Arms come to a V. We'll rotate the heels forward and the toes out. And then we'll come into a warrior stance here, bending the knees. So find your expression. Might be closer together, might not be as low. Strong, open through the legs. Elbows are open in a cactus arm. We'll do our warrior breath like we did earlier. Inhale, nose, opening heart. Exhale, mouth, rounding. Legs stay strong. Inhale, mouth, opening heart. Exhale, nose, round. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. Beautiful. Keep it up. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Opening heart. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. 3 more. Nose. Mouth. Mouth. Nose. Inhale, nose. Mouth. Mouth. Nose. 1 more time. Nose. Mouth. Mouth. Nose. And next inhale, straighten legs, open the arms wide, lift the heart. As you exhale, turn the feet parallel, fold into Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Hands might meet the ground, they might meet your ankles. You may want blocks for support. Relax the neck, keep a slight lift of the heart. Firm the outer legs. Make sure the weight is towards the centers of the feet. Deep breaths. Softening the heart. Good, 1 more breath. Bring your fingertips to the mat, lengthen your spine, firm the outer legs and hips, rise up, arms open wide. Warrior two with the left leg now, turning left toes to top of the mat, bend the left knee. If you want to widen your stance, you can move the back leg farther back. Firm through the back leg and foot. Front knee driving forward and open, and then pressing into front foot. Inhale, arms up, lift. And as you exhale, deepen warrior two. Again, like big wings, inhale, rising up. Exhale, deepen. Keep that going. We open the whole body, we open all the chakras so we can be more open into the heart, more connected to the heart. 1 more time. Inhale back to star. Again, arms to a V. We bring the heels forward, the toes out. Come back to your warrior stance. Make it comfortable and strong in your body, nice and stable. And then this time we'll change it up a little bit. We'll do 2 inhales back. 2 exhales, mouth forward. 2 inhales, mouth open. 2 exhales, nose forward. 2 nose open. 2 exhale. 2 exhale, inhale mouth. And exhale nose. Good. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Exhale nose. Inhale. Mouth. Mouth. Nose. 3 more. Mouth. Nose. And mouth. And mouth. Nose. 2 more on your own. Last one. And then inhale, open up, straighten legs, open heart. Exhale, rotate toes parallel. This time reach behind, interlace fingers. Pull the chest up and open as you inhale. Exhale, fold, wide fold. If the bind doesn't work in your shoulders, feel free to release the arms or maybe rest the hands to the back. Relax your neck and your jaw. Breathe deeply. Soften. sweetness, humble, humility, surrender. One more deep breath. Good. Press back to your fingertips. Lengthen the spine. Firm the legs. Rise up. Good. You can either heel toe your feet together or take a little hop together. And then you can turn back to the top of your mat. And we're going to get into this mantra on this music and just shake and bounce. Shake out all the energy. Make it fun, make it light as we're chanting to Sitaram, invoking that love, playful energy, masculine, feminine, both sides of the body. Let it go, shake every part, your head, your legs, your arms, your feet. Nice, find your uniqueness of you. Build up some energy here. Building energy into the heart, into joy, celebratory energy. Have fun. Your bliss body, your bliss state, joy. Woo, all right. Calm it down. Place left hand to heart, right hand on left. Tune into that vibrant, beating heart right now. All the energy there. Breathe there. Feeling so alive in your body, your energy, and in your heart. So full of life. So full of love. And just staying here, so start a little sway of the hips like you're doing a little slow dance with yourself. Just organic movements that feel good to you, staying connected and feeling this deep feeling of love of yourself. And that is where our love needs to originate in order to give to others the love within, the connection with divine. Loving every part of us and uniquely as we are. Our imperfections, which are actually perfectly as they should be. Feel your radiance. Feel your light, your luminant energy. And then come back to a comfortable stance. You might already be there. You can be hip distance as you like, nice and grounded and comfortable. Hands will be pressed together at the heart, and we'll move into blooming lotus, which is a Laya practice. And the Laya practices are offering a celebration of the heart. This blooming lotus is a devotional energy helping us to create receptivity of the heart. So hands at the heart, we keep the palms together. So we inhale, slowly reaching the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, just open up and start to create the most beautiful petals of your lotus flower. This movement is moving through energy, through love, through sweetness, rather than physical body. You're creating your shape. And then the hands will come back to the heart and we repeat. So the energy is coming right from our heart space and tapping into our inner beauty, just like the lotus flower, representing rising up out of the murky waters, out of the darkness, and blooming open into the most beautiful, radiant flower. Beautiful I am, blissful. I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful. I am, I am, I am. Feel that. Allow yourself to feel your beauty. Feel your radiance. Believe it, embody it. Let go of the mind. Let go of physical body. Just coming to the energy right now. This beautiful lotus energy, loving energy, sweet energy. Good, let's take one more round here. Most beautiful lotus flower you can create, which is representing your beauty, your open, loving heart. Once the hands are at the heart, just feel that beautiful energy at your heart. Again, check into how you're feeling in your heart. Has it changed at all from the beginning of the practice? Is it the same? Judgment-free, just an observation. Oh, and in a deep breath in, sweeping the arms overhead. Feel free to touch the palms, possibly look up. Exhale, sweetly folding forward, honoring your body with loving care and compassion. Inhale, create a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, your choice. You could move through a chaturanga or go directly to downward facing dog. Softening the heart here. Slowly come back down to a seat. And we're going to come into a breath meditation here. So feel free to prop yourself up on any support that might make your seat more comfortable to tune in. And we'll do this beautiful practice called Amrita, one of my favorites. Amrita means immortality, and this is the breath of nectar. This helps us to bring hope, and it restores nourishment, receiving nourishing energy and strength from the universe. So this breath is done with some mudras and a specific breath practice. So the first mudra we start in is Hiranyagarbha. That was a tricky one for me to say, Hiranyagarbha mudra. All the fingertips and thumb tips are together and you have space between. So it's like you're holding maybe a small ball or ball of energy between the hands. And then the hands start right down at the womb. This particular mudra is considered the cosmic womb. And it helps us to, tapping into the source of existence, receptivity and creativity. So holding that there, we will slowly bring this mudra up right to the heart and then switch into lotus mudra. So we flip the fingers up, bring the keeping the pinkies and thumbs together, but the other three fingers spread up and the bottoms of the hands pressed. So lotus, creating that beautiful little flower shape right at the heart. Continuing lotus right up to the crown of the head. And then we just offer forward, opening the palms, sides of the hands together in a slow movement all the way back down. Coming back to the first mudra, we slowly come up to the heart, switch into lotus. Lotus moves up to the crown of the head, and then the hands offer forward. This is a very slow, melodic, smooth, sweet, sweet movement. Now the breath is sipping through the mouth like you're sipping through a straw the whole time the hands come up, so as slowly as you can. So we start inhaling. Hands are coming up to heart. Keep inhaling as you switch to lotus, lotus moving up. Reaching the top of the inhale and one slow exhale through the nose as you complete this movement forward and down. Back to mudra, inhaling through the mouth. Keep it going, heart lotus, rising up. Reaching the top of the breath, crown of the head, exhaling nose as the hands offer forward. So we're trying to keep a continuous movement without stopping and a continuous breath. So again, inhaling through the mouth, start the mudra rising up. Keep it going through lotus. Exhaling through the nose. Close the eyes now and just tune in deeply. Slow, smooth, graceful movement, continuous movement with the breath, a sweetness. Embodying this energy of receiving nourishment from the universe, pulling the energy up into the heart, and then offering our devotion to love forward. Holding your awareness at the third eye as you continue through the mudra and the breath, and feeling all that comes along with this movement. Maybe even slowing down more as you get more comfortable and drawing more deeply into yourself, deeply into the breath. Stay here, stay present. Receiving and giving. If you ask the question, what would love move like? See if you can embody that right now with the movements in the breath, moving in a loving energy and a sweetness. Stay with it, go deeper. Deeper into you, deeper into devotion, deeper into loving energy. Let's do one more round. Once you've completed, finish with your hands at the heart in Lotus Mudra. Rest the elbows by the sides of the body, relax the shoulders. Gently spread the fingers open and feel this representation and opening of your heart, blossoming to beauty, love, light, bliss. And then feeling this mantra, you're welcome to sing along or just invoke, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am, I am, I am. Holding an open space at your heart. Committing to love through all the challenges, through all the falls, when the darkness arises, when there's conflict, when we're hurt, committing to love. Now you're welcome to stay in a seated meditation if you're feeling really deep here. You're also welcome to lie down on your back in Shavasana, holding the energy at the heart. We can place the hands on the heart now with the left hand on heart, right hand on top. And again, just holding loving, loving energy for yourself at your heart. Continue to give yourself love, receive. And just choose what you're being called. You can lie down, you can sit without thinking, intuitively feeling into. And then attention at the heart, the breath, love. Stay present at your heart. Breathe there. Go deep. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. Feel free to sing along or just remain internal. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Wahe, from darkness to light. Wow. Guru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Wherever you're at, take a deep breath in right into that heart space. A nice long exhale. If you're lying down, take your time to bring some movements back. Maybe stretch the body out, bringing yourself back to a seat. If you're in a seat already, just stay. Good. And then bring the hands pressed together at the heart. And again, feeling the energy balanced at the heart center, joining our masculine and feminine, our strength, our compassion, sun and moon, all centered in that perfect union, unconditional love at the heart. We're going to chant a little bit together here, chanting the peace mantra, the mantra that calls for all beings everywhere to be happy, to be free, and to be in peace. Loka samasta Suki no bhavantu. So I'll be playing the harmonium. So please, I invite you, if you're in a space that you can sing there, join along. You're also welcome to receive internally and just give the energy out. This peace prayer for our world, for all beings, including ourselves. So now we'll chant for peace, peace within, peace all around, peace into the universe with Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti. So just follow along with me. Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti. And then a big Om. And just stay in the sweetness for a moment here, feeling all that you received from those mantras, feeling peace within you and that dream of peace for all, peace for the world, peace for all beings. Feeling all the opening we created into our heart today. Feeling that devotion to living in the energy of love, unwavering. And if we fall, we just come right back. So let's take a deep, deep breath into the heart. And let's exhale out of the mouth and just share our love. So I have one more thing to share with you. I want to give you just a brief little kirtan experience. If you've experienced kirtan, then you'll know what this is. If you never have, just a beautiful element practice of bhakti yoga, of again chanting the divine, the aspects of the divine, sacred mantras. And kirtan is usually done in a call and response fashion, but because we're in this state here in this technology, we can't really all respond. So typically I would sing it, and then you would sing it, and then I would sing it, and you would sing it. So you can do that, and you can also just sing along with me the whole time. Often in a kirtan we'll have drummers, we'll have guitar, all kinds of music, and it starts really slow and sweet and builds into this celebration. And so I will be picking up the pace a little bit just to get that experience. And if you feel called to move, to clap, to get up and dance, feel free. If you want to feel internal and stay in the sweetness, also welcome for that. So we're going to do the mantra that we heard in the practice earlier of Shri Ram, Jai Ram, and Sita Ram. So the mantra goes Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. And then the next verse is Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya, Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya, Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya, Sita Ram. Okay, so we'll start out with that first verse a few times, get into the other. So feel free to have the hands at the heart wherever you like. Again, if you feel like moving, clapping, getting up, I invite all of that. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai 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 Ram. Try it with me. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Keep going. hands to your heart again and just sing this so sweetly, this lullaby to love. Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram. One more time. Dig deep into that love. Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram Jaya Jaya, Sitaram. Jai Sitaram! All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me in the class today. So enjoyed sharing with you my passion in this heart-opening practice. I hope you're feeling in a nice, loving space. And we'll see you later. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.